Hi, I'm Dave. This is Dave's Weird Project, and we are back with FTL. You can't see me because I'm hidden because I don't look good anywhere on FTL. I don't look good anywhere, but FTL specifically. Alright, so we are heading out. We got a whole bunch of people on our ship. We actually have some quest markers in the next sector that we picked up last time, so I'm excited to see what those are about. I think probably it would be nice to go boom, 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 but I think the fleet is going to catch up to us by then, so we're going to have to go the short way and not get as much stuff on the way out here. We are a little bit damaged. You find a space station set up for travelers. Browsing through the listings, you find a tavern full of mercenaries for hire. You look for potential crew members. So, do we want to hire anybody? Let's see, we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crew members. The max is, I think, 8. Which, it wouldn't be terrible to max out. Can we see? It won't let us look at people's skills while we're on this screen. Yeah, let's take Vincent. An engine fellow. So who's currently on engines? Justin? He hadn't gotten there yet. So we'll let Vincent take that. We'll put Justin just right here. Or maybe in the middle. Okay. Station saved. Okay. So we got that. We didn't get killed. That's good. Let's, head on. Exit portal. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Uh-oh. An advanced Rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small Rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. Let's see. Attack the ship to get the storage cache, or avoid provoking it. Do we want that storage cache? I think we do. We've got Howl to spare. Okay. Oh, he's got drones, but he doesn't have any defense drones, so that's good. So we're going to do missiles, lasers, kind of our standard attack pattern here. So, yeah, you can see the little drone there. Hits our shield with a laser. We're going to take some damage on this one for sure. Alright, we reduced his weapons, didn't destroy them. Our missile whiffed. I'm going to change it to shoot at the drones and have the lasers go for shields. These automated ships will repair, but it's not as fast as if you had like actual crew. Okay, his drones are down. Let's cancel the missiles for now because we've only got 3. Here comes another one of his missiles. Oh, hit the weapons. Take the laser offline. This is going to take a little while to charge, but I don't think I can afford to shoot any more missiles right now. He missed. We could leave if we wanted to. Man, we are whiffing hard. Missed again. Let's switch over to the weapons. Gosh. Oh, his drones are back up. Okay, we got another hit on his weapons, but it still didn't disable that missile. Okay, we really got it. I'm gonna... Oh, the missile's not ready. Okay, his weapons are done. Let's switch to his drone. Well, his drone's actually not that big of a problem, right? Our shields come back up before it fires again. And so actually all we're doing is giving our shield guy a workout. Letting him level that up. Because I think that's how it works. Whew. Okay, we got some scrap. Salvage what you can from the broken ship. Investigate the station. Station is a storage site for various resources. You salvage anything possible. So we get some fuel. Got some of those missiles back. Thank you. Alright. Okay, everybody's healed up. Holes in the ship are fixed. And we're ready to go. Next sector. So, well, it doesn't matter. We don't have a choice. But when it says a quest marker has been added to your next sector, if you do have a choice, it doesn't matter. It's not like you have to pick the right one to get those quest markers. They'll be there no matter what. So, we're going to go to the slug-controlled nebula. I don't think we've seen the slugs yet. The only thing that can render a nebula more dangerous is if it's also home to the slugs. This particular nebula is just that. So, we'll see if we see some slugs. Okay, so we got quest marker here and quest marker here. So, we're going to want to book it across to make sure we hit both of those. And we are certainly damaged. This beacon marks a small gap in the nebula. No colonies or ships in scanning distance. Okay. I'd love to see a store fix up the damage to our ship. The slugs rely heavily on their telepathic powers and are reluctant to give up that advantage by extending beyond nebulas. It's unlikely you'll encounter any this far from the clouds. Wow, 2 nulls in a row. There's a store. Oh boy. So, I'm trying to decide if I want to go to the store and repair before I do this. We would definitely not hit the fleet, but we would waste the fuel. But we've got plenty of fuel. I think whatever this quest is, there's a high chance it'll have an attack in it. You cautiously approach a slug colony on a huge asteroid. It's a brave person who sets foot on a slug planet. It can take weeks to get the mucus out of your clothes, but there's business to be done. Okay, so please repair the ship. Here's the slug folk. These telepathic slugs were shunned in the Galactic Federation for their constant thievery and attempts at manipulation. Telepathic powers reveal rooms and life forms even when sensors are down, and they are immune to mind control. Mind control is a system you can get on your ship. Let's see, let's look at our weapons here. Heavy ion, it's not terrible. There's a better ion weapon that I would love to get, but we don't see it here. What is, let's see, required power 3, required power 2. We really don't have a ton of cash. Whoops. Yeah. Long-range scanners are a nice little pickup. So these augmentations are passive boosts you can get that do all kinds of neat things. But we're so low on cash. We really need to start upgrading the ship. We're pretty far along with very few ship upgrades in terms of like what our systems can do. In fact, let's see. I'm tempted to upgrade the oxygen even if I don't put power into it, because it just means the oxygen can take a damage before it goes offline completely. So even if you don't have power in it, it's just kind of a damage sink. I'm going to do that. Okay. We're going to go back here, just ahead of the Rebel fleet. You arrive at one of the Rebel bases that the NG told you about. It appears abandoned except for one scout ship. Perhaps you could extract information from them. As soon as they see you, they power up their weapons to jump away. Stop them. He has 3 shields. Holy cow. So we're just going to have to put the missile on engines and hope to disable it, because they're... Oh, hello. Oh, they've come into the med bay. You fools. So, fighting in the med bay is great. Because your guys constantly heal. Alright, whiffed with our missile. Ah, see? Paying off. We took a hit to our oxygen, but because we had that extra bar... Okay, their engines are damaged. We took care of the guys that beamed over. They've only got one guy there. Oh! Let's send him over to help heal. That sounds like a hull break over there. That psh that you get. Okay, their FTL is delayed. Let's put a missile on shields. Seems iffy. Nope. Now their FTL is back. Okay, we're just gonna have to missile them. Okay, delayed again. See if I can get it on shields. Keeping an eye on there. Oh, it's back. Stop! This isn't worth dying for. Okay, whew. Demand information on the stolen technology. Of course, that's why you're here. Yes, they passed by here, but I had nothing to do with it. I don't know what they were carrying. I'll transmit coordinates. Now just let us go. Add a quest marker to the next sector. Let them go. Alright. Real low on missiles. So that issue with them having so many shields is a real problem, right? Because we only have so many missiles. Our little laser shoots 3 times, which means if it hits every time, it will just take the shields off, but not actually damage them and keep them from coming back. And so that's what I was talking about when I was like, we have really not got enough upgrades. Because at this time, if we're running into 3 shield ships and we're not able to consistently get through them, that's a problem. Alright, so there's a quest here. I think they're saying that the real quest, the quote-unquote important quest, is going to be at the next sector. But we'll still hit that other one just for fun. Alright, we're back at this store. We'll repair what we can. And we're almost out of cash now. And let's see if we go... No, we have to go down this way to get to that quest. Okay. Off we go. Okay, the slugs here use a tactic you hope you'd never see. They use a remote hacking satellite to sabotage your oxygen production system and then charge fire weapons. You're gonna suffocate! Continue, or because we have improved oxygen, haha, try to squeeze some extra power out of the system. Thankfully, your improved subsystem is able to counter their hacking enough to keep the life support barely functional. That should keep you alive at least. Okay, so we're looking at 2 shields. We've got 2 missiles left, so I think we have to put the missiles on their shields if we got any hope of taking them out. We may just have to charge till we get away. I'm not super optimistic about the future of this run. Okay, they're down to 1 shield, which means I could theoretically get through and do a little bit of damage with the lasers. Oh, there's that fire beam. So let's move you guys out and open to space. So we'll put you there. Okay, we are out of missiles, but we've gotten their shields down. Switch back to their shields because they're going back up. Okay, I think. Okay, the shields are down again. Switch back to their weapons. We could jump, but I feel like we're actually doing okay here. Got him. Oh, okay. Slug ship breaks apart and your systems return to normal. You collect what you can. A couple missiles. Great. Drone part. Meh. Alright. Okay, everybody's healed up. We're ready to go. Let's boop right over here. A slug ship hails you. We've detected some worrying radiation coming from your medical unit. Perhaps you should take a look. As he signs off, your system shuts off and their crew teleports aboard from a nearby station. They don't look like engineers. Okay, so we've got a couple dudes just beamed into the pilot's chamber. So, let's see. He's got 2 shields, which theoretically we could get through. We'll power the Artemis up, but we're not going to shoot it yet. Oh, our med bay's down. That must be what they were talking about with the medical section. Alright, so we're going to put lasers, and we're going to put, let's see, we'll put you there. We'll put our pilot on shields and him in there. And we'll send our rock dudes in just because they have tons of health. Okay, so we missed there. Let's send one missile at their shields and then turn it off, or de-auto target it. They hit engines. Get in there and help. Ugh. Okay, missiles. Okay, here comes another missile from there. Another hole in the ship. Oh, we lost one of our NGs. Our engine guy that we just bought. Fantastic. Yeah, we might not get out of this. Okay, you back to you help with oxygen. We could leave. Yeah. So we're not in great shape on this run. But that's okay, that's how these go sometimes. Yeah, 3 shields. Oh, we're so dead. You arrive at one of the rebel bases that the NG told you about. It appears abandoned except for one scout ship. It's basically the same encounter as last time. There's no way we're beating this because we don't have the weapons to get through their shields. And they've got a defense drone anyway. Okay, so was it Justin that was fairly good at engines? Sam, you stay with him to help fix the ship. Let's see, you two go fix the med bay. And we're just going to try to get out of here. The problem is if you don't win fights, you don't get cash to fix your ship. And so you just sort of take more and more damage as time goes on. And we got a fire in the doors. Alright, they left. Let's send the rocks over to put the fire out. Alright, all of the systems are fixed. All of the people are healed. Crews are in position. Yeah, we got time. Go down here and fix what we can. Okay, scrap recovery arm. This thing is gold. Allows the ship to collect 10% more scrap from any source. It adds up so fast. It's surprising how much a 10% increase can do on this. But sadly, we don't have the cash. Okay, so we're gonna go to the exit. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. And that's it. Next sector. Alright, so we have a choice between Mantis Homeworlds and Zoltan Controlled. I'll take the civilian because it would be real nice. Oh, we got a ship unlocked. NG Cruiser. Very cool. So that means we can have a different ship next time we go out. You arrive in Zoltan space. From what you have heard, they anticipated the coming war and made preparations to hold their borders. Congratulations! By making it to the 5th sector, you've unlocked the NG playable ship for future playthroughs. Yay! The NG ship is a lot of fun. It's probably, for my money anyway, the easiest ship to win the game with. So let's go. So there's that quest that we were talking about. I don't know if we're going to survive to get it. I don't know if we're going to survive it, but we'll see. This drone isn't looking for you. Perhaps it's scouted ahead for the Rebel expansion, or maybe they're seeking to use this nebula for cover. Regardless, it identifies you as hostile. And it's got a bunch of drones. Yeah. So we're going to start by damaging their shields, or attempting to damage their shields. So they've got the laser drone, which will hit our shields, and then the beam drone, which will hit our ship once our shields are down. Plus they've got some ions and some missiles. Yeah, we're not in good shape. We are most like... Oh, something's on fire. I can hear the crickle crackle. I'm just going to open all the doors. Close the one that people are in. And hopefully it's not in one of the compartments. Because it's not showing up on any of my systems. So hopefully it's not in one of the compartments in between the doors. Yeah, I think we're dead. I think we're going down. There we go. We just got here. But we did get that NG ship unlocked. That's pretty good. One last explosion marks your fate as your ship is torn apart. You'll see this a lot if you play this game. And that is okay. Like, it's kind of par for the course, right? You get as far as you can, you see what happens, and then you try again. So we've got some time. Let's get another run started, and let's try out the NG ship. So let's hide the rooms. So this is what she looks like. Okay. And she has this Ion Blast 2. This is the Ion Blast weapon that I was mentioning earlier as the best one. This one fires so fast. And especially if you get a weapons expert, essentially, to level up, they basically, once they're higher level, they decrease the charge time. So this thing shoots even faster. And it's fantastic. It'll nail down their systems a ton. They've got a combat drone that will do the damage for us. This here, just these two can do so much work. So we're just going to give this a shot just as is. Let's see. Real quick, we're going to go to our YouTube comments and see if anybody's commented and wants to have a name in there. Alright, so nobody's commented yet. We're just going to go with names from all of our commenters over time. So let's go with Scott. And oop, not one. Sensational. Alright, so this is our crew. We're going to see how we do. I didn't mean that to rhyme, but here we are. Okay, the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet, etc., etc. Tip, weapon order. Rearrange a weapon or drone schematic by dragging it into the desired position. Essentially, you can rearrange what order things are in. So like in the last run, we had our missile on 1 and our laser on 2. I actually probably should have changed that because I kept doing 1 thinking it was going to be my lasers, which is what I usually do. But for this run, we've got 1 and 1. Alright, so this is going to be fun. There's going to be some choice augments we're looking for. We're looking for drone recovery arm, which will get us a drone part back if the drone is still alive at the end of the fight. That's fantastic. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire, and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Can you lead us there? Lead them to the destination. Of course we will. Take this bit of scrap as down payment. We'll use your jump signatures to follow you. You're really helping us out here. Added a quest marker to your map. Well, there's a store. We couldn't have gone any other way. So we have nothing to fix. Probably nothing to buy. Yeah. It would be nice to pick up a second drone for the future, but... Scrap recovery arm. Oh gosh, I wanted it so much, but it's too much monies. We'll probably never see it again. Okay. Should we upgrade anything? Let's see. Oh, we should power our stuff up, or have power for our stuff. So I've got enough Let's see, the drone takes 2, right? Yeah. I've got enough power to launch the combat drone. You don't actually power it up until you're launching it, because otherwise it launches and does nothing. Should we upgrade a power? We can't. Okay, early days. It's early days. Do I want to go through the nebula? No, I don't like nebulas. Nebulae. I think we'll go across the bottom here. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Intervene to defend the outpost. Of course. Detecting the higher threat, the automated ship moves in to engage your ship. Okay, so we will put an ion blast on their weapons and launch combat drone. And here's our little buddy. He's going to come out here and just blast, blast, blast. Okay, so our ion blaster hit their weapons and then fired again before I could even finish talking. Oh, our drones are offline. We need to fix that ASAP. Because otherwise, nothing's going to happen. However, the ion blast is keeping their weapons just off. That's how powerful a fast ion blaster is. Assuming they hit, of course. Oh, power the drone back up. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. NG ship handily took them apart. Ship breaks apart, and you can quickly salvage what you can. A couple missiles, a drone part to replace the one we used. Fantastic. The outpost hails you after the scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed non-stop by these scouts. Take this on the house. Fuel, parts. Fantastic. Alright, moving right along. We got a little scrap. Should we upgrade power? No, I'm gonna wait. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. We had this one last time. Let's attack them, because that's fun. Okay, so we will launch our drone. Target the ions on their weapons. Okay, he got a missile off. Missed. Thank goodness. But I mean, just look how insanely powerful this setup is at the start. Like, we basically target their most troublesome system, maybe even their most troublesome 2 systems with the rate that thing fires. You salvage what you can from the broken ship. 17 scrap. Oh, they gave us a free drone. The station was apparently designed to outfit rebel ships with drone systems. You find a functioning schematic. Fantastico! So, we've got this awesome thing. Now, I think now is a good time to level up the power then. Because if we run that drone, we're probably going to need it. So yeah, we can fire up that drone, and he will basically sit there until he's destroyed for whatever reason, maybe from taking damage or whatever, but it's a drone part invested in keeping everything running. I'm actually inclined to move Nat 1 over to shields. Just to keep the shields up faster. The engine's going faster is nice, but staying alive is more important, I feel like. Let's take a look at Sensational's weapon skill. See, he's not even at level 1 yet. Or, you know, whatever the first upgrade is. And the thing is firing so fast. I cannot... And plus, the more it fires, the more he levels up. We've only had, what, 2 fights? And he's already 17 out of 65... yeah, around a quarter of the way there, I think. So, fantastic. Alright. I love the NG ship. Alright, you find more Rebel Automated Scouts. You find a Rebel Automated Scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Attempt to download the ship's data stores, or don't risk it and just strip it for scrap. We want data stores. We want the hard thing. You're able to pull... Okay. You're able to pull all the ship's data about this sector. Your map has been updated. So we got 1 more scrap. then we would have plus a drone part plus a fuel. So that's good. And we've gotten a bunch of intel. So there's a store up here. We're going to miss that. These mean there's a ship there, unvisited, possible ship detected. It's there. It may not be hostile, but it's there. This means there's a hazard. So nebula, or I think this is going to be asteroid. No, very close to a nearby sun. We're not going up this way anyway, so we're basically looking at yeah, so we're going to go doop, 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 doop. Okay. Upon completing your jump, you would receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on our way. Reject their offer. I don't want to pay their money. Too bad. You'll regret this decision. Oh. I think you are the one who will regret their decision making. Alright, now here's the cool thing about the ions. We haven't actually fought a guy with shields yet. The cool thing about the ions is, if the shields are up, it hits the shield system, period. So you can actually target the system you want down, like the weapons, and it will, if it hits the shields, it'll bring the shields down for a little bit, and then your next shot will probably hit the weapons because this thing fires so fast. So they're shooting a couple different lasers. So their shields are down from the ion. And then our ion blast hit their weapons. Then we hit their shields. Then we hit their weapons. So we're doing great. Okay. They offer you some of their cargo if you let them live. A drone part, plus some missiles, plus some fuel. I'll take it. I tend to accept surrenders. I think I mentioned this in another video. Just because, you know, you get a guaranteed, like, yep, you got this. Especially if it replaces what you lost. It replaced the drone part that we used. It replaced the fuel that we used. It gave us missiles, which we're not using, but occasionally you'll find a thing that's like, hey, I'll buy your missiles. So that's cool. Alright, let's go here. And we're getting pretty close to time, so this will probably be the last beacon before we quit for the time. Okay, you recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. But we can get him for free, so haha. So we're going to attack this labor scum. And we're going to put out our combat drone, target their weapons with our ion blast, because we know how cool the ion blast is. Except when it misses. Oh, missile. Got hit by a missile. Okay. Their weapons are basically neutralized here. For the time being, anyway. Alright. Slowly but surely. Okay, we surrender, take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll die anyway. Accept their offer. We got Alex, who we will put on shields, and we will give them the name. Where do we rename them? Over here. Oh, no. Rum 4WD. Rumaud? I don't know how to say that, but you're in the crew. Alright. And that's going to do it for this time. So, looking forward to seeing what's at this quest beacon. We'll probably do this first just to rack up as many locations as we can. But yeah, we're going to head there next time. So, let me know what you think in the comments. As always, if you want your name on the crew, make sure to comment. I'll bring you in there. You'll get to fly through space and do things with space stuff. It'll be great. And until next time, take care, everybody.